Today we're going to have a little look at the last flying Handley Page Victor, which is just behind me. Where is it? There. Believe it or not, we actually have got permission from the owners of the aircraft and the ground we're on to come and do this video, but we have had a lot of problems recently of prospectors coming in and sadly trying to break in and steal things off them, which is a bit of a shame. But there is now surveillance cameras hidden all over this area now, and we have actually got alarms in the plane, so when people now think it's clever to break in and have a look, please be respectful that these are privately owned, it's not a museum. Well, yes, they might be outside going green. This is something we're going to try and sort. We're going to have Sid come down from Partridge Exterior Cleaning, and he's going to come and wash the Victor off. We're then going to have later in the year the volunteers, the team that actually look after this plane, we're going to come down and go through it. We're going to try and sort the landing gear out, and the old boys that look after it, they're going to go through it all. And we're going to try and get it up and running so we can do a bit of a will it start, if you like, on it. But it'll also do the plane some good to have the engines running again, which will be good. But before we can do that, actually where it's stored at the minute, the plane makes a noise now, ruin a video about a plane. Where it's stood at the minute, obviously we are on hard standing, but in the summertime when we'll probably run it, what it was trying to do is suck all this dust through the jet and obviously turn the engine into a giant sandblaster, which is knackering the engine up, so we can't actually run it here at the minute. So we're planning on putting a bit of temporary concrete down so we can actually run the engines up fairly regularly and look after it best we can. The family that own this are getting a lot of hate at the minute about, oh, you've just ruined it, you're leaving it outside, it's getting wrecked. Alright, well, if everyone that says that wants to sell their house and put that towards buying a hangar, we need to raise about £2.5 million. So if you want to start by selling your house, anyone that comes out with crap like that, that'd be a good start, and we'll build a hangar. But at the minute, until someone puts their hand in their pocket, and the people that own it, it's already costing them thousands to keep it, you know, more than anyone can imagine. They're like, oh, well, they're just going to go to rack and ruin. If it weren't for them, it wouldn't be here. So like other museums around the country, there was one recently that they got rid of one, didn't they? So even museums can't afford to keep them. This is private people trying to do the best to keep hold of it. So the last thing we need is people giving them a load of stick that they're getting wrecked. Believe it or not, there's no use for them. They can't make any money out of them, and everything costs a fortune. To run them up costs thousands in fuel and people's time. So, you know, they're trying to hold on to it as long as we can. But hopefully the old boys can work through it and we'll get it running again in a future video. Okay. Yeah? We're going in. Right, we're now inside and we'll give you a little look around. It's all a bit cool in here.
So we are now inside Victor number XM715, one of 86 and now one of only just 4 left in the world. It's powered by 4 Rolls-Royce Conway turbofan engines, originally built as a batch of 5 specially designed to carry the Yellow Sun nuclear missile. It spent far too much time at RAF Gaydon, but in 1967 it was grounded when they found a crack in the wing root. The aircraft was then stripped down in 1972, and by 1975 it had been repaired and converted into a fuel tanker. It has refueled 2 Vulcans on bombing missions and helped keep a Nimrod in the air for 19 hours. It was sent out to the Falklands and then down to Kuwait, where it got its Teasing Tina artwork during the Gulf War. Over its life, it completed 38 refueling missions before it was retired and flown to Bruntingthorpe on the 19th of November 1993. However, on the 3rd of May 2009, it accidentally became the last Flying Victor after a fast taxi run got slightly out of hand and turned into full-blown flight.
Oh yes, look at that.
Excuse me. That looks the business, doesn't it?
Big pile of buttons.
There is so much going on here.
Bombay.
Oh, the Bombay. How on earth, when you sat here, did you see... Rear view mirror. Did you see... Do you think they literally looked out those mirrors when they were refueling the jets behind them?
No, I don't think so.
Out the metro.
They didn't have to look, did they? It was the other jet that did the steering.
This
They
just
had to
stayed
keep
still.
it steady.
What's that? There's just buttons bloody everywhere, aren't there?
Where's the revs?
Well, I thought you pulled it back for the revs. No, the revs are here, aren't they? Under the towel. Here we go. Here's the throttles. Just get a bit damp, this towel. We need to get the dehumidifier going in here, I think, very quickly.
Definitely
Poor old girl.
bombed it. Has it got autopilot?
It's actually not that bad. Just looks bad. Has it got autopilot? You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah. For the age of it, I didn't know if it would have stuff like that.
Let us know in the comments, did the Handley Page Victor have autopilot? Oh, you've answered it.
Oh, it's a button that... Oh, it's a
So
light.
you've been replaced by that.
Wing pumps.
I wonder if you weren't looking, I could snatch that back and hit you in the face.
Yeah, that would hurt.
It would, wouldn't it?
I had them. Crikey.
Everything was well built, wasn't it? Like, that just feels quality. A lot of room in this, really.
Pumps.
Well, there's not a lot of room, but it feels quite spacious. And there's
Look at that,
obviously-
all these valves and everything all go somewhere. They all... Well, for all that refueling gear.
the green system and the red.
Something named after Seb.
Oh, yes. Fire alarm reset. You'd be bollocks if this caught fire. That's just about the most
Carrying all that fuel.
horrendous thing that could happen.
What's an aileron?
And what?
Aileron. Or is that aileron? Oh, that's those other flappy things, isn't it? Yeah, they...
Yeah.
Eventually, me and Adam realised that we knew absolutely zero about what we were doing inside this cockpit, so we went outside.
Oh no, she's off the rim.
You got brakes in there, man?
Yeah, you got loads of brake packs inside in there. Look up in there, look at all the gubbins. Good word that. All the switches here. What they do. Torch out, we can have a little look at the gubbins.
They're not written in Russian today.
Do you reckon that's all that holds the wheels from falling down?
I think it's probably a little bit more than that.
Heat control. Pass the camera up into the gubbins hole. Oh yeah, there is quite a lot of gubbins going on in there, isn't there?
That's where you get your stowaways.
That's a lot more going on in there than I thought.
It's quite impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of you might remember that little red boat over there. But there are other planes here as well. Apparently, the Queen flew on that plane, didn't she?
Oh yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah.
That is the one. The Queen has boarded that plane and flew on that. The Comet. I think this is my favourite over here. The Nimrod.
Named after Seb.
Named after Seb. We'll take a look in the Nimrod in a minute, because that's pretty cool. We'll show you around the Comet. I don't think we can go in the Comet because I don't think I've got the keys for that. I think you'd be surprised how old it is. These steps are nice and slippy. Now she's locked. We can't go in her, I'm afraid. I've not actually been in this one yet. I'll look forward to that. We'll have to get the key for another video.
It must be fairly old. Axe and asbestos gloves stowed here. That was when it was acceptable material.
So the Queen has boarded a plane full of asbestos. And she still survived. Well, no, actually, no, that's it. No, we should have about that. Let's take a little look inside the Nimrod.
Something like that.
I'm just looking through my notes. Oh, hello there. You join us inside the Nimrod. I'm just reading through my notes here before we start up. This aircraft is armed. Quite spacious in here, isn't it? This feels a lot more modern, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a lot more soundproof.
Switches and everything all looks.
Someone will probably go, no, the Nimrod was actually built before. This looks old though. This looks proper antiquated.
Yes, cool,
It's not even at the right angle. Unless
it's a bit more comfort.
someone's gone for a full
wasn't
get.
it?
I don't know, my seat seems to be a little bit not connected, which is slightly unnerving. Uh-oh.
It isn't connected.
It's very much not connected. I imagine someone rather large was in here last.
Is this the starter?
Yeah, I think it's. You can lean back on your chair like you're in school in here. Oh, the seats move. Adjusting. There's a lot of algae, so Sid, we can't see out the window, so sort it out. Clutch.
Elevated gear change. Yeah, so move the elevator.
I can't, my seat just. This can't be safe.
Now you've done that, the speed is restricted to 0.7 Mach.
Where is Mac? McDonald's?
Oh, it's not a very fast plane, is it?
0.2 max.
That other one was quicker. The Victor went up to 1.2.
Oh, this is rubbish. Let's get out of this plane. Oh, I can see daylight through the floor. Look at this. We're in the cockpit, and there's literal daylight. Can you see that? You can actually see. Yeah, you can actually see the ground. That must be slightly unnerving. What are your thoughts of the Nimrod?
Bit green, isn't it?
Bit green on the outside.
Yeah.
I like the.
I think it's nice and padded.
What's with the quilted ceiling?
Well, it's very Scania V8 actually, isn't it?
I like the sheepskin upholstery.
Yeah, where's your leather done?
To be fair, you could sleep on that, couldn't you? Well, I suppose a lot of pilots do sleep at the wheel. I like that aircraft arm thing.
Has yours got a neutral button?
I've got a C. Yeah. Or that's nuclear. It's red. Might press that and set a bomb off.
What do these do?
Well, as a trained pilot myself, I should just go through it all with you now.
You just flip them all
This-
up and hope for the best.
This is your PIS. So it's got 4 PIS of pressure in the hydraulic tank.
I've got the tank in there.
Yeah.
Twice, one blue, green, yellow, and red.
So green is green, it says there.
Yeah.
Yellow is yellow, and red is actually red.
Right.
Quite clearly. It's quite clear, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I'm glad you mentioned all that, really.
has that cleared that up for you?
100%.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Look at it, it's all over the floor and everything. God, how would you know what you were looking at and when to look at it? And what was the problem, what wasn't?
Found Seb.
Where have you found Seb?
You do anything?
I don't, you could start it up.
I don't think I could.
You might.
I don't think that button starts it. And why the... Oh, it's so tempting.
Go on, press something. Shit. Now put it back.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, you pull it, no, you pull it back,
No.
that's it. Don't break it.
I don't know. I'm not a trained...
Let's go for another wander round.
Oh, those ones do. They got special things.
Don't
Shit.
press them.
I'm not going to... Why?
You'll blow us all up. Come on.
Oh yeah, but they've got special things.
Makes it look big in here when you're walking inside here.
That one's a very inconvenient chair. And everything.
That's for a lonely person. Oh, these people are not very social.
Oh, that's open.
It'd be a bit tricky to get at. Just get the old Leatherman and do all those screws. Ooh, Adam's on MSN. This looks very like the scene out of Chernobyl.
It is,
What's the professor that no one likes name?
Dyatlov.
Dyatlov, you are Dyatlov. Right, we're running the test.
It doesn't cover over the delete button, so you don't delete the sodding videos halfway through.
Is that a mouse wheel?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, look at it.
Radar.
I thought you were going to say radon then. They're a bunch of toffs. This is what you need. So you can
That's
delete
cool,
your
isn't it?
sodding videos when you're halfway through editing.
I wonder why they stole some of the instruments. Maybe they're still in use or were when this what?
Might have been something that was
Oh,
top
smoke.
secret then, wasn't it?
Smoke goggles. What are smoke goggles for?
Have you seen this? The crash positions. Tighten harness, armrests up. Adopts a brace of pigeons.
What on earth have pigeons got to do with this plane? Oh my god, we've got a typewriter here. It's not really a typewriter, is it? But it looks like a typewriter. It's like a modern old typewriter. Still got paper in it. I wonder what it's...
You know when you're
A lot of paper in it.
you know when you're in court
Yeah.
and somebody's typing down everything that's said.
This is preposterous.
Preposterous.
Look, stop writing!
Stop writing.
Yeah.
I bet that's what that's for.
Oh look, I can shut the world out.
Because it's
Well, that's very dark. I don't like that.
it's like a command.
It's already dark enough in here.
Every command and everything that's made, I would imagine, is written down. Just in case they blow up the wrong country.
This isn't doing any blowing up though. This is just the people
That's what I mean.
deciding if it's pineapple on pizza in here.
Yeah, but that's why they're recording it, isn't it? To just so they know what decision.
Yeah, but if the plane burns, that isn't a very good way of keeping note, is it? Because that's going to burn with it.
No.
Oh, that would email.
The gentry never get burned.
Oh, that's true. Look how big it is, isn't it?
This one.
General Dynamics. There's a lot of smoke goggles. Do you think they did a lot of smoke parties in here or something? We've got another lonely computer. Sit down, have a little look out the window. Oh, what a lovely day. It's not that small in here. You could quite easily live in this.
I don't want to live in there.
I'd quite like to live in this.
The window for?
Huh?
What's the special rock in the window?
Rocks?
Yeah.
What do you mean rocks?
They collect the damp, don't they?
Yeah, trying to keep the damp out. Yeah, I don't think you could eat them. They're not like those things you find in urinals.
Oh my god, look at this fuse board.
Imagine if the old rats got into there halfway in flight. Oh, you bugger. Look what's going in there. I bet this like absolutely hums when it's all powered up.
Yeah, but it's all done so neatly. Look at it. That's taken somebody a whole day just to wire up that one length
very
of switch.
T34, isn't it?
No.
Yellow's fuel, blue's air, red's water. Emergency exit, you just simply exit there.
Dinghy release.
I'm so tempted, but I shan't because I know what happens when you do that. Oh, you found the right place. It's made our way to the kitchen. We need that on high. Where's the kettle? Is that the
I
kettle?
reckon that's something to do with it, isn't it?
Is that the bidet? What's that? Boiled water must be boiled before drinking. Oh, that's trampish. There's a job for Partridge. Get him on that. Get that cleaned as well.
It smells kind of.
We need these planes ship shape. Oh, this is a very mood light in here, look. This is where you get it all. Oh, wow, that's a cool view. I bet. Here's where I'd want to sit. We can see the wing.
A dishwasher.
If anyone knows what that is, it'll be you. Is it? Open it up, let's see. Oh, it's a diddy little oven. Everything's locked on a plane because the planes have turbulence, so you can't,
Shut up.
just don't just yank things.
I want your input.
This is more complicated than the air fryer
This
that
is
we have
actually
at
better than
home.
our oven at home.
I bet it still works. Is there any food in?
Oh yeah, look.
And we do have some OX-7. That sounds
Cook drawer,
horrendous. Here's the fridge. Oh, we've got some blue roll in there.
Look, we've got takeaway.
Ah, Tay, Dustpan and brush and some toilet steals, the toilet roll.
Oh, we actually need some.
Oh, Adam's doing something useful.
Leather sheeting back here.
Ooh!
Do you want some Kimberly Clark?
Oh, that sounds a bit tacky.
Tell you completely moved into the kitchen. Are you like to
Oh, wow, what are these? Channel BBC One, BBC Two.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
BBC Three.
This is striking a touch of economy class to me.
Yeah, this is... Oh, cattle class. We found the thing for Seb, look. What you do, you open the window, tie this round your neck a few times, and then you jump out. Well, no, I think the idea is, if there's a fire, and you're on the ground, rather than just jump and break your legs, you can attempt to abseil down.
Yeah, get rope burn. You get burn either way.
Would you sooner rope burn or die?
Die.
Rope burn. We've got some
Never had rope burn. Oh, lobster net.
lobster nets, yeah. So it's a lobster fishing boat at the back here. Oh, the roof is held together with Velcro. What's that say? Rear cabin air supply valve.
Quite comfy. Ashtray.
Comfortable there, madame? Would you
No, it's a bit rigid.
tea and biscuit from the trolley?
I need some recline. But I don't know how to recline.
Is it electronic recline?
I don't think so.
Do you have heated seats? Oh, it does recline.
There we go, so you just hit it hard.
Would you like a poof to rest your feet on?
Yeah.
Adam,
I need a poo.
can you lie here on all fours and...
Problem.
What?
If I pull myself in and I can't undo it.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, nice knowing you. It says lift. Rest in peace. Quite weird wing walking, isn't it? And a wing walk over here. That'd make a great patio, wouldn't it?
Oh, no, don't do that. Stop it.
Could you not like that?
I'll wet myself.
The whole plane's moving.
Don't, what if it snaps?
Well, it won't snap because it can lift the plane, which is probably like 70 tonne. In fact, how heavy is it? We're putting how heavy it is now.
Nimrod's not very heavy, is it? It's a alley.
It's quite a lot of alley though, isn't it? You won't get it in the boat with your map.
There we go.
You'll give anything a go once. You've just got to remember when you're walking on the wing, there's certain areas that you shouldn't walk on. I don't know where they are, but when I find them, I'll let you know. Hey, you push me.
You push him. It'll be funny.
Yeah, but what if I go with him?
This is now to dismount a Nimrod.
Ready?
Go. That's the best way. Are you going to come down the Nimrod slide?
No, Adam can though.
You're going to come down the Nimrod slide.
That's what it's for.
Come on then, Nimrod.
Adam, are you coming down the Nimrod slide?
I'm not clubbing it because I haven't got waterproof overall.
I'll catch you. Catch me, Jack. This does not feel safe at all.
Oh my god, look at that.
I reckon we can have this over.
It's like Jack's mum's dildo. This particular aircraft carries Sir Frank Whittle's ashes.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, so this is a bit special then.
Yeah. Adam, wash your mouth out.
What? That does not look very genuine, Dave. If I had to, that looks like something off Roland Atkinson's Mini. This looks wicked. Can we have a play in the tug? I like how we've come to the planes and we love the tug.
That's Toby.
Christ, look at the batteries on it. I think when you set it to crank, it flips the fucking vehicle over. This is a Jet Provis, like the one in my lawn. Except this one's in a lot to...
This one looks like somebody's cared for it. Bit meat, wasn't it?
Does this one run?
He doesn't know. He might take a short
Does this one run?
Dave.
1959 Jet Provis Mark 3A.
Runner?
Yeah, baby bird. I've got trouble with the fuel control unit, and
Is that a runner, Dave?
you've got a problem with the fuel control unit.
And this over here, more importantly, is a Massey Ferguson.
What Mark?
Does it work?
Yeah, of course this is his main thing.
If it had something with the fuel control system. Alright, we come up. Right.
Oh yeah, go on, let's have a will it start on the Massey Ferguson.
All get in it.
Everyone can get in it. I like how there's a lightning there and we're just all just...
I love how it is.
Playing with a
Massey
Massey.
165 underneath. It's still the 2 gear sticks.
It's got a cat isolator, that's clearly not genuine.
David Brown light switch.
Oh. Is it a fluid flywheel?
I presume so. Go on, go on.
Dave, I think the wheels are loose. Oh, listen to her. That sounds lively. Oh! Is that in gear?
That's 200 quid I've spent here.
What this gun?
Alright, it's the same heater out of your fire engine.
He's told us. 200 quid again.
Oh, wow. Impressed. It's like a basketball, isn't it? Pretty sure it's not a basketball, but it does look like a basketball.
That's still there.
Oh, that's Jack. Look at it. It's got a space saver tyre on it, like a biscuit wheel on the car.
I wonder how heavy it is, where the engine's in.
Not very. It's in a bit of a state, isn't it, when you look a bit
It's
closer?
held together with straps and
That's probably the car. It's very shiny. Oh, you can see all the way through, Taylor.
See, the grass don't grow here.
This is the Widowmaker plane, made by Lockheed. That's the Germans. Your dad would like this. There's one for Kev. Do you reckon this is where you slingshot it on a plane? Where you
that's what catches it.
land it on a
lands.
plane and
That's the cable catches.
grabs that and then it rips the back of the plane in half. The yeeter. Imagine if it missed though.
We can take off and go again, don't we?
No, I suppose so. You'd be in a bit of a mess if you didn't. Yes, this is the thing that catches it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's got a nice engine in it.
Powered by step ladders. It's a very clever German design. Well, I think we better make tracks.